When the world grows silent and the night begins to fall, our hearts often become the loudest. Thoughts, worries, and fears start whispering in the corners of our minds, reminding us of what went wrong today, what might go wrong tomorrow. But tonight, let's surrender it all. Let's rest not just our bodies, but our souls, in the loving presence of God. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Feel the stillness around you. This is not just another night. This is an invitation from heaven to let go, to rest, and to trust again. God is closer than your own heartbeat. He watches you, not to judge, but to comfort. His eyes never leave you, not even when you fall asleep. And tonight, He's whispering to your spirit, "My child, you can rest now. I am still working, even while you sleep." So before you close your eyes, speak to Him. Speak to your Father who loves you endlessly. "Lord, as I lay down tonight, I bring you my heart, tired, anxious, and full of thoughts I can't control. Take it, Lord. Fill it with your peace. Replace my worries with your promises. You don't have to carry everything alone. The same hands that shape the stars are holding your life gently. The same God who calmed the storm is calming your heart right now. You may have felt unseen today, unheard, or unappreciated. But heaven saw it all. God noticed every little effort, every tear, every silent prayer. Let this truth sink in. You are safe in His love. You don't need to fix everything tonight. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to rest in the one who does. Sometimes we try to control everything, the outcome, the future, the fears that don't even exist yet. But peace doesn't come from control. Peace comes from surrender. When you surrender to God, you stop fighting the darkness and let His light carry you through it. Tell yourself now, God is with me. I am not alone. Say it softly, like a lullaby for your soul. Because even when you can't see it, God is in your room. His angels stand guard around you. His spirit hovers near your pillow. The night is not dark to Him. He watches over you as a father watching his child sleep. Maybe today wasn't easy. Maybe you felt weak, broken, or defeated. But listen, every breath you take right now is proof that God hasn't left you. He's still writing your story. The pages might feel heavy, but His grace is the ink that fills every line with hope. Tonight, you don't need strength. You need surrender. You don't need to figure things out. You just need faith enough to whisper, "Lord, I trust you." You are loved, not for what you did today, but simply because you are His. God's love doesn't fade when you fail. It holds you even tighter. So as you lay down, imagine His arms wrapping around you, not as a distant God, but as a loving Father. Let His presence be your blanket. Let His peace be your pillow. He says, "Come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest." Not just physical rest, but rest for your soul, the kind that heals what the world broke. Take a deep breath. Inhale His peace. Exhale your fear. Every breath is a reminder, He is here. And even if tears fall tonight, let them fall in His presence. Because in God's presence, tears are never wasted. They water the seeds of tomorrow's strength. Remember, faith doesn't mean you won't feel pain. It means even in pain, you trust His plan. You might not understand why things happened the way they did. You might still be waiting for answers. But know this, the night always feels longest before the dawn. And your dawn is coming. God hasn't forgotten you. He's preparing something beautiful beyond what you can imagine. So when anxiety knocks on your door tonight, answer it with prayer. When fear whispers, "What if?" respond, "Even if God is with me." You are under divine protection. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No darkness can overcome the light that God has placed within you. As you rest, let your mind drift, not to the chaos of today or the worries of tomorrow, but to His promises. He promised to never leave you. He promised to be your peace. He promised to make a way where there seems to be none. Tonight, those promises are alive. They are surrounding you like a warm light, unseen, but powerful. Say quietly, "Lord, I surrender this night to you. Guard my dreams, heal my heart, and renew my strength." Let every thought that troubles you fade into His grace. Let every pain that haunts you dissolve into His love. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved, deeply, eternally, and completely. And as you fall asleep, imagine this: Jesus standing beside you, placing His gentle hand over your heart, whispering, "Peace, be still." In that moment, every storm inside you grows silent. Every fear bows to His presence. Every wound begins to heal. This is not just rest, this is renewal. God is restoring your spirit while you sleep. He's healing what the day has broken. He's aligning what went wrong. He's working miracles in silence. Because while the world sleeps, heaven never stops moving. The same God who raised the sun will raise your hope again in the morning. So tonight, let go. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the what-ifs. Let go of the heavy heart. God is already in your tomorrow. You don't need to fear it, you just need to trust Him. He says, "I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end." So if you're here in the middle, remember, He's already written the ending, and it's good. Close your eyes now, not in fear, but in faith. Rest, knowing that the same God who kept you today will wake you with new strength tomorrow. Let your last thought tonight be gratitude. Thank Him, not just for what you have, but for what's coming. Say softly, "Thank you, Lord, for your love that never ends. Thank you for holding me even when I fall apart. Thank you for peace that goes beyond my understanding. Thank you for tomorrow's light that will rise again." Now let your heart be still. You are resting in the presence of the Almighty. You are wrapped in His mercy, covered in His grace. Sleep knowing that angels stand watch. Sleep knowing that heaven is near. Sleep knowing that God is not just with you, He is in you, around you, and for you. And when you wake in the morning, you'll rise renewed, stronger, calmer, and more filled with His Spirit than before. Because every night you rest in His presence, He breathes new life into your soul. You are loved beyond measure. You are chosen beyond understanding. And you are protected beyond fear. Now close your eyes, and let your soul rest in the arms of the One who never sleeps. Let His peace flow through you like a quiet river. Let His love cradle you until morning light. Good night, beloved child of God. May your dreams be filled with His presence. May your heart awaken with His joy. And may your spirit rest forever in the peace of His embrace. And as your body slowly surrenders to the calm of the night, your spirit begins to listen, not to the noise of the world, but to the quiet voice of heaven whispering over you. There is a reason you made it to this moment. There is a reason your heart is still beating. God has brought you here right now so you can learn to rest, not in your strength, but in His arms. The world keeps telling you to do more, to achieve more, to prove yourself again and again. But God says, "Be still." He doesn't need your performance. He wants your presence. He doesn't need your perfection. He desires your peace. Tonight, He's not asking you to fight another battle. He's inviting you to lay down your sword and rest in His victory. Close your eyes again, and imagine this: you are lying in a garden under the stars. The cool breeze brushes your face, and every leaf around you sings of His love. You feel His peace flowing through you like gentle water, washing away every worry, every regret, every thought that kept you awake. The night is holy because His presence fills it. The darkness is not empty, it's filled with His light. You don't need to chase sleep. Let peace find you. Let grace hold you. Let God whisper His promises over your weary soul. You might have felt forgotten by people, but heaven never forgot your name. You might have felt like giving up, but God never gave up on you. You might have walked through storms, but every storm has carried you closer to Him. The truth is, you are stronger than you realize, not because of your power, but because of His presence. God's strength begins exactly where your strength ends. So tonight, let your heart rest in that truth. You don't have to keep pretending to be okay. You can be real here. You can be weak in front of the One who loves you completely. Say quietly, "Lord, I'm tired of pretending I'm strong. I just want to rest in you. Take my thoughts, my pain, my worries, and replace them with your peace." Now listen. There's a holy silence around you. It's not emptiness, it's peace. The same peace that Jesus spoke to the storm when he said, "Peace, be still." That same voice speaks over you now. Peace over your mind. Peace over your heart. Peace over your home. Peace over your tomorrow. Everything you've been trying to control, release it now. God has already gone ahead of you. He's preparing every path, healing every wound, and aligning every moment for your good. Sometimes, we want to see results immediately. But God's timing is different, it's perfect. What feels like delay is often preparation. What feels like silence is often protection. He is teaching you to rest, even when you don't have the answers. Because real faith isn't trusting God when you see the way, it's trusting Him when you don't. And while you sleep, heaven moves quietly. Angels are dispatched to guard your room. Grace wraps around you like a blanket. The Spirit of God watches over you, ensuring that even in your dreams, peace remains. Maybe your heart is heavy tonight, maybe someone you love is hurting, or something you prayed for still hasn't come to pass. But remember, God's promises never expire. They might not come when you expect them, but they always arrive right on time. When you can't see His hand, trust His heart. When you can't hear His voice, rest in His word. When you can't feel His presence, remember, He's still holding you. Nothing in your life is wasted. Not the tears, not the pain, not even the waiting. God uses every moment to shape your destiny. And tonight, He's shaping your heart, teaching you to find stillness in His presence. You don't need loud prayers. Sometimes, the most powerful prayer is a whisper. Thank you, Lord. Those 3 words carry the power to shift your spirit. Gratitude turns fear into faith, worry into worship. Think of one thing you're thankful for right now, maybe your breath, your family, your faith, or simply this quiet moment with God. Let gratitude rise like incense before Him. Because when your heart is thankful, fear loses its grip. God is rewriting your story, not with pain, but with purpose. Every closed door was protection. Every disappointment was direction. Every unanswered prayer was an invitation to trust deeper. So rest, beloved. Let your spirit exhale. You are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not forgotten. You are being hidden for something greater. And as you sleep, God is planting new seeds in your soul, seeds of peace, strength, and courage that will bloom in the morning light. You might not see it yet, but you are healing. Slowly, quietly, beautifully. Healing is not always loud. Sometimes, it's the silent restoration of the heart that only God can do. So, even if you feel broken, remember, God is not afraid of your brokenness. He specializes in making beauty out of ashes, wholeness out of what's shattered. Let Him hold the pieces tonight. Let Him rebuild you in His way, in His time. Every breath you take is a prayer that says, I trust you. Every heartbeat is a reminder that His love never stops. If you listen closely, you'll sense His presence, gentle, patient, eternal. He's saying to you, my child, I've got you. You don't have to fight to be loved. You already are. He's been waiting for this moment, not for your perfect words, but for your quiet surrender. And when you surrender, something shifts. Your spirit stops striving and starts receiving. You start to see that peace was never lost. It was waiting behind the noise, waiting for you to pause and listen. Let the silence tonight be holy. Let it heal you. You don't need to replay today's mistakes. God's mercy is already covering them. You don't need to fear tomorrow's challenges. Grace is already walking ahead of you. He's not just the God of creation, He's the God of restoration. He restores your mind when it's weary. He restores your heart when it's heavy. He restores your hope when it's fading. Right now, as you lie here, He's restoring you. Every tear you cried became a prayer. Every sigh was heard in heaven. Every I can't became an opportunity for God to say, I can. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. You're exactly where grace meets you. Even if you've failed, even if you've fallen, His love still stands tall over your story. So tonight, instead of asking, why me? Whisper, use me. Use my story, Lord. Use my pain for your purpose. Use my nights to make me strong for the dawn. Because no night lasts forever. Morning always comes. And when it does, you'll see that what was heavy last night became holy by morning. The peace you're feeling right now, it's not just calm, it's divine. It's the peace that says, you don't have to hold everything anymore, I've got you. That's God's whisper to you tonight. Let that be enough. Even if you don't know what tomorrow holds, you know who holds tomorrow. And that's all you need to rest easy. Say this quietly in your heart. Lord, I release this day to you. I release my fears, my failures, my frustrations. I give you my thoughts, my emotions, my future. Let me sleep in your love and wake in your grace. Now feel the peace of God flowing through you like warm light, gentle, steady, unending. This is the peace that guards your heart and mind. Every cell in your body begins to relax. Every anxious thought fades. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. You are in the hands of the one who never sleeps, the one who never fails, the one who holds the stars and your soul in the same hand. And as you drift into sleep, know this truth: you are not falling into darkness, you are falling into divine arms. God is singing over you tonight. He rejoices in your existence. He delights in your heart. He calls you by name and whispers, "You are mine." So rest now, beloved. The battle is not yours, it's His. The night is not empty, it's sacred. The silence is not lonely, it's filled with His voice. Tomorrow will bring new light, new grace, new strength. But tonight, just rest. Because in this stillness, God is doing His greatest work. Healing you, holding you, and preparing your heart for a brighter dawn. Close your eyes now, and let your final thought be this: I am loved. I am safe. I am resting in God's presence. Sleep peacefully, child of God. For the Lord who watches over Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. And He is watching over you. May your dreams be touched by His grace. May your rest be full of His peace. And may your soul awaken tomorrow renewed, restored, and radiant. Because you slept in the presence of God. And as the world around you fades into quiet, Heaven's light still shines upon your heart. You are wrapped in an unseen grace, a grace that doesn't depend on how perfect your day was, but on how faithful your God is. The night is no longer something to fear. It's a gift. It's a reminder that even the sun must rest, even the oceans must calm, and even the strongest hearts must pause to breathe. And in that pause, God whispers, I am here. I never left. You are not lying in darkness. You are lying in divine light. You are not lost. You are resting in love. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, still chosen. Tonight, your bed becomes an altar. Your sighs become prayers. Your stillness becomes worship. Because resting in God's presence isn't laziness, it's trust. It's saying, God, I believe you're still working even while I sleep. The same God who painted the stars knows your name. The same hands that shaped the mountains are holding your heart. So even when you can't see the way ahead, trust that the one who created the universe can handle the details of your life. God is not waiting for morning to bless you. He's blessing you right now, in the silence, in the stillness, in the peace that gently fills this very moment. Let your heart remember how far He's brought you. There were nights before when you thought you wouldn't make it, and yet you did. You're here. That's proof of His faithfulness. Every season of your life has led to this moment of peace. And if you listen closely, you'll hear heaven's soft voice saying, Rest, my child. I am still God. No matter what storms you've walked through, no matter what fears still linger in your mind, tonight, let His love be the light that leads you home, home to peace, home to stillness, home to Him. Take a deep breath and release everything. Every mistake, every regret, I wish I had done better. Let them all go. You are not defined by your failures. You are defined by His forgiveness. You are not remembered by your struggles. You are remembered by His strength. The weight you've been carrying all day doesn't belong in your dreams tonight. God wants to carry it for you. He says, Cast your cares on me, because I care for you. Not some of them, all of them. That fear about tomorrow? Hand it to Him. That hurt from someone's words? Hand it to Him. That disappointment that still echoes in your heart? Hand it to Him. You were never meant to carry what God already took to the cross. So, release it now. Breathe out the burden. Breathe in His peace. As you exhale, imagine every worry leaving your body. As you inhale, feel the Holy Spirit filling you with new strength. The room you're in right now, it's sacred. It's no longer just your space, it's His sanctuary. He's here with you in this quiet, invisible, powerful way. Maybe you can't see Him, but you can feel Him, in the calmness wrapping your heart, and the warmth resting over your soul. That's Him. God doesn't shout to be heard, He whispers to be close. And He's whispering now. You're safe. You're mine. You can rest. It's okay to stop trying to be strong all the time. It's okay to let go. It's okay to be held. Because sometimes, the greatest act of faith isn't standing tall, it's lying down in peace, trusting that God is standing for you. He's not just watching over you, He's watching within you. He's healing memories that hurt. He's untangling worries that tied your heart in knots. He's restoring joy you forgot you had. You see, sleep in God's presence isn't just rest, it's transformation. When you sleep, your mind rests, but your spirit grows. When you close your eyes, heaven opens doors unseen. God speaks to hearts most clearly when the world goes quiet. And tonight, as you drift into dreams, His Spirit may whisper things your soul has longed to hear. Words like, "You are loved. You are forgiven. You are enough. No more guilt. No more fear. No more trying to earn what's already freely given." His grace covers you like a soft blanket, gentle, warm, endless. Even the stars above you are witnesses of His promises. The same God who keeps them burning never forgets to keep you safe. Maybe you've prayed for something that hasn't happened yet. Maybe you've been waiting so long that hope feels like a fading echo. But remember this, delay is not denial. God's silence is not His absence. He is working in hidden places, writing answers that will one day unfold in perfect timing. You are in His plan, and His plan never fails. He knows your dreams, your desires, your worries, even the ones you never speak out loud. He counts your tears and collects them in His hands. He knows what your heart can't explain, and He loves you just the same. Let that love sink deep tonight, deeper than the pain, deeper than the doubt, deeper than the noise of the world. Because when God's love fills your heart, fear has no room to stay. Tonight, let your last thoughts not be about your problems, but about His promises. He promised peace, receive it. He promised rest, embrace it. He promised love, feel it now. Every beat of your heart is a rhythm of grace. Every breath you take is proof that He is not finished with you yet. And tomorrow, when the sun rises, it will rise not just outside your window, but inside your spirit. Because you slept not just in the night, you slept in His light. You'll wake up renewed, refreshed, and realigned with purpose. You'll rise with a strength that feels unfamiliar, because it's not yours, it's His. You'll walk into the new day not in worry, but in worship. And all because you chose to trust Him tonight. So whisper now, even if your voice trembles, "Lord, thank you for being my peace. Thank you for loving me beyond reason. Thank you for staying when everyone else left. I give you this night, and I give you my heart." Let that be your final prayer. Simple, honest, real. You don't need fancy words. You just need faith, the kind of faith that knows God hears even your silence. And as you drift deeper into sleep, imagine yourself surrounded by golden light, soft, endless, safe. That's not a dream. That's His presence. You're wrapped in it. You're loved within it. You're free because of it. And if at any point in the night you wake and feel anxious again, don't reach for your phone, reach for His name. Whisper, "Jesus," because that name carries peace that no storm can steal. Even your breathing becomes worship when it's done in trust. Even your dreams become prayer when they rest in God's care. So let go completely. Let your body rest. Let your mind quiet. Let your heart heal. You've done enough for today. You've fought enough battles. You've carried enough weight. Now, just be still. God is not finished. He's just beginning something new. And He begins it while you sleep. Tomorrow, you'll step into the sunrise with calmness in your soul, clarity in your mind, and courage in your heart. Because peace wasn't lost. It was waiting here, in His presence, all along. So rest now, child of heaven. The night belongs to your Father, and so do you. And when the morning comes, you'll rise not just awake, but awakened, with the quiet confidence that no matter what the day brings, God is already there, waiting with open arms. Sleep peacefully, beloved soul. The King of the universe is keeping watch. And His peace, a peace the world cannot give, now rests upon you forever.